Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup with Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And we knew the Lakers had some work to do to balance this roster over the summer, Shams.
Yeah, the Luka trade was widely regarded as a steal, but that came right at the trade deadline, BA, so there was not much time to adjust and find the role players necessary. So now they've had a full offseason to fine-tune the roster, fine-tune the fit, so they find their center of the future in DeAndre Ayton, a good wing in Jake LaRavia, and also former Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart.
And can we talk about Luka's revenge body?
He's definitely looking a lot more slim, BA.
And the Lakers starting five. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jalen Wells. Now here's Morant. Open over Doncic. And he sinks the 11-footer.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Nice work on the floater there. James has added that over the years and knows exactly when he needs to use it.
Outside Wells. Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Los Angeles. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wells misses. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Reeves. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
And that one drops for him. Morant's got his second basket on the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And stolen by Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 5 points.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Ayton finds James. Now here's Hachimura. Back to James. Here's Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. Over Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant looking for an opening. It's stolen by Doncic. Hachimura against Jackson. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jones, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Reeves. And it's all from three-point range.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Edey's checked in for Clark. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Second, the Grizzlies.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal. Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
James deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. Memphis with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
Here's Doncic. Coming off a 31-point game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's James on the wing. Here's Morant. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. Ayton with a screen. Launches it. The rebound by Edey.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, VA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. That's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Outside Morant. Jackson surveying the D. Screen by Edey from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic passes to Ayton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Ayton's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Reeves. Here's James on the wing. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, so it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Doncic. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Back to Vincent. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Jerome. Down low. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Hayes. And Edey with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Reeves. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota. Pass to Hayes. Doesn't go that time.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you, Brian.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
11 feet out. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Jackson. Edey's got 6.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Reeves with the ball. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court for the Lakers, we've got Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Now here's Reeves. Three-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Jerome with the ball. He's covered by Vincent. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets have significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. Teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Luka Doncic. What have they told you, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
Jerome, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now for an update on Brandon Clark's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I did get some news from the Grizzlies head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. And you look at Jerome. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys that can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Pippen outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kleber with it. Jackson in his pocket. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson the screen. Inside. Pippen outside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
10th in opponent shooting percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. And the Lakers also making a switch. LaRavia is checked in for Vincent. Pass to LaRavia. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Smart against Morant. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Smart, a screen on Jerome. Here's Reeves. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
VA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Now here's Jerome. 11 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Kleber. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleber. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Outside Wells. Jackson outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing. Shoots. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. That one's good for 2. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Smart. Hey, expanding his range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his third assist of the night. And here's Edey. Now here's Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis to the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Lakers have possession, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. The shot by James, no good. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Smart with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And Smart is a very physical player. He doesn't fear getting hit while trying to score.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And so Smart nails them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Doncic against Moran. Yes, sir! Doc can throw it down.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
Doncic outside. Back to Smart. James outside. Here's the teardrop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Two shots.
Shooting two.
And he drops the first.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Aldama outside. Right wing. And here's Morant outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but His basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Both free throws good from James. Grizzlies trail by 6. Aldama outside. Moran against Doncic. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here's Morant. 12 points for him. Aldama outside. Edey against Aiden. Lets it go from 11. And it's Edey missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. James left side. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
Now here's Aiden. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Doncic with it. Pounded by Morant. Doncic, no good.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Morant. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Yay?
Thank you, Allie. And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Landale's checked in for Edey, and Ty Jerome subbed in for Aldama. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. Now here's Reeves. Give him 8. James goes in. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 7. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Jerome outside. This one for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Reeves up top. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Lakers.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Jackson out there with Edey. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And there's James from the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Morant. Back to Wells. Outside Morant. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And it's Hachimura missing. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Hachimura. All alone. The rebound by Edey.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Morant finds Edey. Here's Morant. Down low. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Edey's got 12 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. And the basket by Hachimura.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Jackson, pass to Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. He's got 16.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Such a wide open look. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stopped working on his game.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In the third spot, the Grizzlies.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Edey missing.
if they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Doncic passes to James. Whoa, how about the range from LeBron?
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping.
And that one's good. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Stolen by Ayton. Hachimura against Jackson. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Morant. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass. Edey's got 16 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
That one goes. Count it.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Wells. Jackson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 20.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Now James. 16 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
No good on the free throw. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And now Memphis on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Hachimura outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Wells. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. Now here's Jerome. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
James with the ball. Defended by Jackson. Hayes with a screen on Jackson. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. Aldama, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Outside Morant. Jerome outside. From 7 feet. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jerome's gotten his third basket of the night.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that is...
Power is home!
Oh, wow! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
The Lakers lead by 8. Inside. And stolen by Jackson. Jerome against Doncic. It's tipped. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Conchar, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Caldwell Pope comes in for Morant. And it's Pippen in for Jerome. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for LeBron. Reeves comes in for LaRabia. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Edey. He's got 16. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Vincent. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama. No good with the triple. The Lakers lead by 5. Vincent outside. With the 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And the Grizzlies shooting an efficient 55% on the third quarter. Pippen left side. To the middle. And stolen by Hayes. Vincent outside. Reeves up top. Back to Vincent. Down low. It's stolen away. On the wing, Conchar. Defended by Smart. Pass to Pippen. Back to Conchar. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And here's Aldama. He's checked by Kleba. Aldama, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Vincent. He has 6. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Smart. Shoots. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
To talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. Now here's Kleber. Smart passes to Reeves. Kleber, screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Up and in on the layup.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Kleber, screen on Caldwell Pope. Smart outside. No good on the triple. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pippen outside. Pass to Aldama to tie it up. Rebound, the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Vincent passes to Reeves. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen outside. Here's Landale, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Vincent. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Ty Jerome. Allie, what's the status?
I was able to catch up with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. This is an unfortunate setback right at the beginning of the season and certainly not the start they were hoping for. Back to the table.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work. And that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
And finished off by Hayes.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jackson. Pippen outside. Now Aldama, defended by Smart. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances. And I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Pippen. Jackson, the screen. They need this. And it's good on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Aldama. And then for Los Angeles, James is checked in for Kleba. Laravia comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now, here is James. Misses the baby hook. Moran against Doncic. Now here's Moran. He's guarded closely.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
James up top, defended by Jackson. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the three. Luka drops the triple.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Morant. And he lobs it up.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. From outside the arc. And Morant clears the board.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant. Off the mark there with a three. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic outside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Morant. Here's Pippen. And the three off target.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
James outside to the paint. Tipped. And he's all alone. Ahead. James with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson left side. Over James. Memphis missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right side Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
James with the ball. To the wing on the left. Arabia passes to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Here's Arabia. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Grizzlies trail by 4. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shots good by Morant.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Morant with it. Arabia's there. And the basket by Pippen.
Yeah, classic play by Morant. Drawing the attention before kicking the ball back out.
Jackson against James. Arabia outside. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Pass to James. Fires the 3. Morant pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jackson against James. Now Morant. Oh, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Jackson against James. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
So both teams making some changes here. For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Please give a huge round of applause for your Grizzlies youth team. One more time for your Grizzlies youth team. Come on.
Now Jackson puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Piece of it. And here's James. Doncic fires. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Morant. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, no good on the layup. James up top, pounded by Morant. Double team on James. 6 to shoot for 3. Edey rips down the board.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
From 12 feet out. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Austin Reeves. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. He launches. Reeves there for the rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Here's Morant. Now Edey, 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Reeves.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Ja Morant.